Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the remaining questions of my paper May-June 2022 paper 41, and this paper is related to maths 0580 or IGCSE maths. In last class we have discussed from question number 1 to question number 5, and today we are going to discuss the remaining questions. Now question number 6, the first part is that the graph is given to us. This is the graph, and what we have to do in the first part, that the diagram shows the graph of y is equals to f of x. Find f of 2. So f of 2 means that the value of x is 2 and we need to find the corresponding value of y. So we have to see the corresponding value of y. So this is the point. So if we draw a straight line, so we can see that this will be equals to -3, which means that f of 2 will be equals to -3. Let's move to the next one. Solve the equation f of x is equals to 0. So f of x is equals to 0 means we need to find out the roots, and the roots means that we have to find out the corresponding value of x coordinates. So we need to find out, we need to point out this one, and this one. So this one is -1. So the first value is -1, the other value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 point, this one must be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.6 will be the value. So -1 is the first one, then 1.6, and then the next one will be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4.4. 4.4 will be the solution. No need to do any working. Let's move to the third part, C part. The third part, f of x is equals to k, has 3 solutions for -1.5 to 5, where k is integer. Find the smallest possible value of k. So as we know that y is equals to f of x, so we need to find out the value of y where k is an integer. This is an important point. Find the smallest possible value of k. Now for the value of k, we can see the number of solutions. We must have 3 solutions. This is another point, that we must have 3 solutions. So for 3 solutions, we can draw a horizontal line at this point, at this point, at this point. But the important thing is that we need to find out the smallest value. So if we will go further, so we will see that the smallest possible integer will be this one. So this line y is equals to -8 will have 3 solutions, and this is the smallest possible integer, because if you will go further, so we will get this one minus sign, the next integer is -9, and here we will have no solution or one solution. So that is why at y is equals to -8, this will be the smallest possible value of k, where we will have 3 solutions. So k will be equals to -8. Let's move to the fourth part. On the grid, draw a line y is equals to mx, so that f of x has exactly one solution. What does this mean? Exactly one solution. So y is equals to mx plus c. So we can see that we can have the solution y is equals to mx plus c. So we can draw a straight line over here. This could be the solution. Now here there is a problem that we will have 2 solutions. One is here and one will be here. So we can ignore this one. So but if we draw a line, if we draw y is equals to, Actually, this must be like this. Y is equals to minus x. So here we will have only one possible solution. Here we will have only one possible solution. So we will say that this will be the line which will represent y is equals to mx plus c, where m will be -1. Let's move to the b part. Y is equals to 3x square minus 12x plus 7. So we need to find out dy by dx. So dy by dx will be equals to 3 into 2x minus 12 into x power 1 minus 1. So this must be 6x minus 12. 6x minus 12. Yes. Plus 7, and the derivative of the constant is 0. So we need to find out dy by dx when x is equals to 5, which means that 6 into 5 minus 12. So this will be 30 minus 12, means that this will be 18 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one. The second part, that define the coordinates of the point on the graph of y is equals to 3x square minus 12x plus 7, where the gradient is 0. We know that basically this dy by dx is the gradient. This is the gradient, and they are saying that where the gradient is 0, so which means that 6x minus 12 is equals to 0. So 6x is equals to 12 and x will be equals to 2. Now x will be equals to 0 and we need to find out the coordinates. So we have to use this one. 3 into 2 square minus 12 into 2 plus 7. So finally 3 into 4 minus 24 plus 7. So 12 minus 24 plus 7. And here this will be 12 minus 24 plus 7. This will be equals to minus 5. So y will be equals to minus 5, x will be equals to 2. So 2 and minus 5 will be the final answer. Let's move to the C part. In C part, they said that when y is equals to this, dy is equals to this, find the value of p and the value of q. So first of all, we need to take integral on both sides of this equation, this one, plus 6x. So if we integrate it with respect to x, so this will become y is equals to 14 x power 7 whole is divided by 7 plus 6x square whole is divided by 2 plus c. And if we just put the value of y in this one, so this will become, let me write it over here, that this will become 2x power p plus qx power x square is equals to, if we simplify it further, so this will become 2x power 7 plus 3x power 2 plus c. Now if we compare the coefficients, so this will, we can see that the coefficients are same, so it means the power must be same. So p will be equals to 7 and q will be equals to, if we compare this one, q will be equals to 3. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number Question number 7. This one is related to the trigonometry. The shape is given to us. Calculate the angle ACD. ACD. So it means that we need to find out this angle ACD. So we can use the law of cosine. So if we use the law of cosine, so this will become, we can write it as, we can use 9 square. This is the opposite side of this angle. So we can use this side. 9 square will be equals to 12 square plus 14 square. The square of the other two sides. This is the other one side. This is the second side. Minus 2 into 12 into 14 cos of angle ACD. So ACD. So if we rearrange it, so this will become, we can write it as 2 into 12 into 14, 2 into 12 into 14. So this will be equals to 336. So 336 cos of ACD is equals to 12 square plus 14 square minus 9 square. And if we rearrange it further, so ACD, angle ACD will be equals to cos inverse of 12 square plus 14 square minus 9 square whole is divided by 336. So if we solve it using the calculator, so this will become 12 square plus 14 square minus 9 square whole is divided by 336. So if we take the cos inverse of the answer, so this will be equal to 0.6906. 0.69006. But keep this thing in your mind that the calculator is in the radian mode. So this is the answer in the radian mode. But as we can see that all the values are converted into the in the degrees forms, all the angles are in the degree form. So we need to convert our calculator into the degree mode. So for that thing, what we have to do, we need to convert it into degree form. So here we need to press 3. Now we can see here we have the calculators in the degree mode. Now if we perform the calculation again, so this will be 12 square plus 14 square minus 9 square whole is divided by 336, and then shift cos inverse of the answer. This will be equals to 39.57 degrees. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the part B. Show that BC is 7.05 kilometer. Where is the BC? This line is the BC is 7.05. We need to prove this, that this is 7.05. Now here we can use the law of cosine as well as the law of sine, but for the better way is to use the law of sine, because we don't know this side, so that is why we'll use law of sine. So if we use the law of sine, so this will become, let me change the color, sine of angle A divided by the opposite side, that is BC, is equals to sine of 123 degrees divided by the opposite side, that is 14 degrees. So if we put the values, so this will be sine of 25 divided by BC is equals to sine of 23 divided by 14, 123, sorry, this must be 123. Be careful about the calculations. So if we rearrange it, so this will be BC will be equals to 14 into sine of 25 divided by sine of 123. So please be careful about this thing, that your calculator must be in the degree mode. So 25 divided by sine of 123, sine of 123. So this will be equals to 7.05. BC will be equals to 7.05. That's what we have to prove. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next part. Calculate the shortest distance from B to AC. Now we know that the shortest distance from B to AC. Okay, this is the point. Let me change the color. So the shortest distance from B to AC must be this one. This must be the perpendicular distance, because we know that the perpendicular distance will be the shortest distance. So now we know that this is a right angle triangle, and let's say this one is X. So if we use the right angle triangle, so this will be, the shape will be like this, that the angle is 32 degrees. The angle is 32 degrees. Height, we need to find the height or the X, and the hypotenuse is 7.05. We have proved this thing, that this side is 7.05. So we can use the sine of 32 will be equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So X will be equals to 7.05 into sine of 32. So we can use the calculator, that 7.05 sine of 32. This will be equal to 3.735. 3.735. So 3.74 kilometers will be the final answer. Let's move to the part D. Calculate the length of the straight line BD. So the straight line BD means that we need to find out this length BD. We need to find out this length. Now in this triangle BCD, we know this side, and we know this angle. This angle will be, ACD was 39.57, and if we add this one, this whole angle, so this will be equals to 39. This one was 39.57 plus 32. So this will be equals to 71.57. So this is the angle. We know the adjacent side, so we can use the law of cosine. So law of cosine, this must be BD square is equals to the other two sides. The one is 12 and 7.05. So this will be 12 square plus 7.05 square minus 12 minus 2 into 12 into 7.05. Cos of the angle was 71.57. This was the angle. So BD will be equals to BD So BD will be equals to square root of this thing. So let's calculate it. So 12 square plus 7.05 square minus 2 into 12 into 7.05 into cos of 71.57. This will be equals to 140.21, and if you take the square root of the answer, this will be equals to 11.84. So BD will be equals to 11.84 kilometers. Let's move to the E part. C is due east of A. Find the bearing of D from C. So first of all, from C means that we need to find out, we need to draw a north at point C. So we need to draw a north at point C. This will be the north. Now bearing of D from C. So it means that we need to calculate this whole angle. Okay, we need to calculate this whole angle, and we know that from this point to this point, this angle is of 270, and then if we add 39.5, this will be the bearing angle, plus 39.5, this will be the total bearing angle. So 270 plus 39.5, so this will be equals to 309.5. So we can write it as 270 plus 39.5, so 309.5. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the part left. Let's move to the next question. Question number 8. Question number 8. Use set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. Now, as we know that this portion is the shaded region, so which means that A intersection B will be the final answer. Shade the correct region in each Venn diagram. So here we know that this one is Q union P complement. Q union P complement means that we need to exclude the P circle, so this will be the final answer. This will be the shaded region only. Now in the second one, K union L and intersection M complement. M complement means that we need to exclude the M circle, so which means that this will be the required shaded region. Let's move to the part B. This is related to the probability. But one thing more, that this is union, Q union P complement. So that is why we need to shade the whole portion other than P. So this will be the final answer for this one. Here we can see that this is the intersection portion. So that is why we don't need to shade this square other than K and L. So this will be the final answer for this one. Now in part B, the diagram shows 11 cards. One of these cards is chosen at random. Write down the probability that the letter on the card is not A. Now not A means first of all we need to calculate the number of A's. So we have 1 and 2. So we have 2 A's, so the probability of A will be 2 by 11, but here that this one is not A, so 9 by 11. So the remaining cards are 9, so that is why 9 by 11. A card is, in the second part, a card is chosen at random from these 11 cards and then replaced. Then replace means that this is an independent event. A second card is then chosen at random. Find the probability that the exactly one card has the letter N. So we have to find out that first of all, let's say in the first pick we have the card N, and then we have the card others and others, plus let's say we have in the first pick we have other card, and in the second pick we have the card N. So these are the two possibilities, so we need to calculate it and simplify it. So the probability of N is 2 by 11 multiplied by the probability of the others 9 by 11, plus as we have seen that this is the the first card is replaced, so it won't affect the second pick. Now for the other one, this must be 9 by 11 multiplied by 2 by 11. So if we simplify it, so this will be 2 by 11. So 2 by 11 multiply by 9 by 11, 9 by 11 plus, again we need to write it as 9 by 11, 9 by 11 multiply by 2 by 11, 2 by 11. This will be equal to 36 by 121 or 0.297, so which means 0.3. 0.3 or 36 by 121. 36 by 121, this will be the accurate answer. That is why we will use this one for the sake of accuracy. So 36 by 121 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question, the C part. 50 students are asked if they like English and if they like mathematics. 3 says they do not like English and they do not like mathematics. So 3 must be here. 33 say that they like English, but and 42 says they like mathematics. So we don't know about the number of students who like both mathematics and English. So we can write it here. So at English there must be 33 minus x, and for mathematics there must be 42 minus x. Complete the Venn diagram. So complete means that we need to find it out. So find the value of x. So this will become 33 minus x plus 42 minus x plus 3 is equals to 50, because we have total 50 students. So if we add all of these, this must be equals to 50. Now if we simplify it, so this will be, we can cancel out these two. So this will be 33 plus 42, 33 plus 42, so 75 plus 3, 75 plus 3, 75 plus 3 to 78. 78. So this will be 78 minus x is equals to 50, and then 78 minus 50 is equals to x. So 28 will be the final answer for x. So this will be 28, and if we subtract 33 minus 28, this will be 5, and 42 minus 28, this will be 14. So hence the first part is, this will be the final answer. A student is chosen at random. This will be the final shape. A student is chosen at random. Find the probability that the students like English and likes mathematics. Find the student that this student like English and like mathematics. So we need to solve this one. So this will be equals to 28 divided by the total, that is 50. In the third part, two students are chosen at random. Find the probability that they both like mathematics. Now they both like mathematics. Now we know that we have 42 students. They say that like mathematics. So two students are chosen at random. Find the probability that both like mathematics. So for the first pick, this must be 42 by total is 50. Multiply by, now in the second pick we have already picked one student, so 41 by 49. So if we simplify it, so this will be 42 divided by 50 into 41 divided by 49. So this will be equals to 123 by 175, and if we convert it, so this will be the final answer for this for the third part. Let's move to the fourth part. Two students who like English are chosen at random. Find the probability they both like mathematics. So two students who like English. So let's see that the number of students who like English, that is 33. So we have 33 students who like English, and we need to choose from them. So that is why this must be in mathematics. Number of students who like mathematics. Number of students who like mathematics and English is 28. So this must be 28 divided by, this is 33, so total 33 for the first pick, and for the second one this must be 27 because we have already choose one of them, so divided by 32. So now if we simplify it, so this will be 28 divided by 33, 28 divided by 33 into 27 divided by 32. So this will be equals to 63 by 88. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 9. Now in question number 9, they said that the area of the rectangle is 29 centimeters square. So the area of the rectangle, we know the formula for the area, that is length into width, is 29 centimeters square greater than the area of the square. So we know that the area of the square is length square, or we can say that the square of the two sides. So the difference between the perimeter of two shape is k. Find the value of k and you must show your working. Now the very first line is, from the very first line we can say that, So we can say that this must be equals to length into width is equals to 29 plus the length of the square of square, this the shape of this one. So we can say that now here the length is 2x plus 1 and the width is x minus 1 is equals to 29 plus x square, because here we can see, so this will be the answer. Now if you multiply it, so this will be 2x into x minus 1 plus 1 into x minus 1 is equals to 29 plus x square, and then this will be 2x square 2x square 2x square minus 2x plus x minus 1 is equals to 29 plus x square. Now if we rearrange it, so this will be 2x square minus x square minus x minus 1 plus 28, sorry, this must be minus 28 minus 28 minus 29 is equals to 0. Now if we simplify it further, so this will become x square minus x minus 30 is equals to 0, and if we use the midterm bracket, this will be x plus 5x minus 6x minus 30 is equals to 0, and then we can take x as common, so x plus 5 minus 6 as common, so x plus 5 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x minus 6 is equals to 0. So from here we will have two values of x. So x is equal to minus 5 and x equals to plus 6. But we will consider this one. We will not consider the negative one because the length cannot be in the negative way form. Now the difference between the perimeter of two shape is k. What does it mean? It means that let's say the perimeter of the rectangle plus perimeter, not plus, minus perimeter of the square, this must be equals to k. It means that we need to find out the perimeter. So we know that x is equals to 6. So if we put 6 here, so 6 into 2 12 plus 1 is 13. So 13, and here 6 minus 1 is 5. So 12 and 5, and here the value of x is 6. So 6 and 6. So if you find out the perimeter, so the perimeter for the first shape, this must be 13. 13 plus 13, 26. 26 plus, so we can write it as 13 plus 5 plus 5 minus 6 plus 6 is equals to k. So 36 minus 12 is equals to k. So k will be equals to 24. This will be the final answer. But there is a slight correction over here, that this side, this square has 4 sides. So the perimeter for the square must be plus 6 plus 6. So 36 minus 24 is equals to k. So k will be equals to 12. This must be the final answer. So be very careful about this thing, that you need to understand the question. This question has 6 marks. So be very careful, and you need to show your working. Please do not solve this portion using the calculator. Try to use midterm breaking for this one. This is a very common mistake. And the other thing is that try to be very careful about this statement. These two statements are very important, because if you will not attempt it correctly, then you will suffer in the whole question. Let's move to the part B. Volume of the larger cube is 5. Larger cube is 5. Is 5 greater than the volume of the smaller cube? Now we know that the volume of the cube is equals to L cube. So from here we can say that volume of the larger cube means that y plus 1 whole cube is equals to is 5 greater than 5 plus volume of the smaller cube. So for this one, this must be y cube. Now we know we can use the identity over here, or we can write it as, we can write this portion as y plus 1 into y plus 1 whole square is equals to 5 plus y cube, and then we can write it as y plus 1 into a square plus 2ab plus b square, and then if we multiply it further, so this will be y cube plus 2y square plus y square plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 5 plus y cube, and if we simplify it further, so this will be y cube plus 3y square plus 3y plus 1 is equals to 5 plus y cube, and if we rearrange it, so this will be y minus y cube plus 3y square plus 3y plus 1 minus 5 is equals to 0. We can cancel out these two. So this will be 3y square plus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. That's what we have to prove. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part. Find the volume of the smaller cube. Find the volume and show all your working. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal place. So we know that the volume of the smaller cube will be equals to y cube. So it means that we need to find out the value of y. So 3y square plus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. Now we can use the quadratic formula, that will be y is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac whole is divided by 2a. So it means that minus b, minus 3 plus minus square root of 3 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 4 whole is divided by 2a. 2a means this must be 3. So y will be equals to minus 3 plus minus 9 plus 4 into 3 into 4. So this will be 48. Whole is divided by 6. So minus 3 plus minus 57 divided by 6. We add plus 9, so this will be as 57. Now we will have two values of y. One will be y is equals to minus 3 plus square root of 57 divided by 6, and the other one will be y is equals to minus 3 minus square root of 57 divided by 6. Now if we calculate it, so minus 3 plus square root of 57 divided by 6. So this will be equals to 0.5, y is equal to 0.758, and if we find out the volume of the smaller one will be 0.758 whole cube. So this will be equals to, if we find out the cube of the answer, so this will be equals to 0.436. Volume of the smaller cube will be 0.436 centimeter cube. This will be the first answer. Let's find out the other one. Now if we change, we need to calculate it again. So here minus 3 minus square root of 57 divided by 6. This will be equals to minus 1.5 75. So we will not go further because it is in the negative way. So it means that this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. That is it for today. So today we have discussed Math 0580 or IGCSE paper, and it was paper 41 of May-June 2022. From question number 6 to question number, the last one was question number 9. Question number 6 to question number 9 we have discussed. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. So thank you.